used for specific Friends, in segment 1, we will see techniques of Vedic math which can be used for specific combination of numbers. Like for example, we saw how to square numbers ending with 5. Now this technique can only be used for squaring numbers ending with 5. It cannot be used for any other type of numbers. We also saw how to multiply numbers with a series of 1. Now all these techniques are specific techniques. Of course, in Vedic math we have generic techniques also that can be used for any combination of numbers. But those techniques we will be looking from segment 2 onwards. Suppose you want to multiply numbers that end with 5. We saw how to square them very fast. But that technique can only be used for numbers ending with 5, not for other numbers. So next friends, we will see how to multiply numbers with a series of 9. We saw technique where you multiply number with a series of 1. Now we will see how to multiply numbers with a series of 9. Now you would be wondering, why only specific techniques? Well, we also have many generic techniques too, which can be used for any number of any type. So this includes numbers like 99, 999, 9999, 99,999 and so on. But all those techniques we will see from segment 2 onwards. In segment 1, we will be only looking at those techniques which can be used for a particular combination of numbers. All these techniques are given in the first chapter of my book, Vedic Mathematics Made Easy. There are 3 cases in this. First, equal. Second, higher. Third, lower. Equal, higher, lower. We'll call them case A, case B, case C. Let us have a look at examples of all the 3 cases. First case, I will teach you how to multiply numbers where they are equal. Let us see how this is done. So, in case A friends, we will see equal. Let me tell you what I mean by equal. Suppose I have to multiply, say, 732 by 999. Or say friends, I have to multiply 8889 by 9999. Let us see how we get the answer. Here also we have a series of 9. Here also we have a series of 9. When I say equal, I mean howsoever many digits are above, that many 9s are below. So here I have 3 numbers and 3 9s. Therefore it is equal. Here you can see I have 4 numbers and 4 9s. Therefore again it is equal. Let us see how to get the answers of such questions. Now friends, ask yourself, what is this number minus 1? We know 732, I have to remove 1. 732 minus 1 is 731. Similarly, ask yourself, what is this number minus 1? We know 8889, I subtract 1 and write down. 8889 minus 1 is 8888. And next what you have to do is, you have to subtract each of these digits from 9 and write down. 9 minus 7 is 2, 9 minus 3 is 6, 9 minus 1 is 8. My final answer is 731268. You see, this is our final answer. 732 multiplied by 999 is 731268. Similarly, all these numbers will be removed from 9 and written down. 9 minus 8 is 1, 9 minus 8 is 1, 9 minus 8 is 1, 9 minus 8 is 1. So my final answer in this case is 88881111. Let me revise the technique for you. Here I am multiplying 732 by 999. Here I am multiplying 8889 by 9999. So there are 3 numbers, 3 nines, therefore equal. 4 numbers, 4 nines, therefore equal. From this number I subtract 1 and write down. 732 minus 1 is 731, and 8889 minus 1 is 8888. Next friends, I subtract each digit from 9 and write down. 9 minus 7 is 2, 9 minus 3 is 6, 9 minus 1 is 8. My final answer is 731268. And in the second example, subtract each of these 8s from 9 and write down. 9 minus 8 is 1, 9 minus 8 is 1, 9 minus 8 is 1, 9 minus 8 is 1. My final answer is 88881111. Friends, we saw case A where there were equal numbers and nines. Now we will see case B where there will be less numbers and more nines. Let us see how to solve such questions. Suppose I have to multiply, say, 65 by 999, or say I have to multiply 194 by 9999. So 2 digits but 3 nines. Less numbers, more nines. That means nines are more. 3 digits, 4 nines. Nines are more. So this will fall in case B. Now you have to do nothing extraordinary. Very simple. There are 2 numbers but 3 nines. So we need one more number over here. What I do is I simply put a 0. Again, see what is the difference? There are 3 digits and 4 numbers. So I simply put a 0. So now we have 3 digits, 3 nines, 4 digits, 4 nines. You can put as many zeros as you want to make both these equal. Now we will use the same technique that we just saw. From this number, subtract 1 and write down. 065 minus 1 is 064. And next, subtract each digit from 9 and write down. 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 4 is 5. And in this case, we will follow the same logic. 0194 minus 1 is 0193. And then we subtract each digit from 9 and write down. 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 3 is 6. So my final answer in the first case is 064935, or simply 64935, and my final answer in the second case is 01939806, or simply 1939806. So you see how quickly we got the answer. Friends, we saw case A where there were equal numbers, equal nines. We saw case B where there were less numbers, more nines. Now let us see case C where there are more numbers and less nines. Pay attention. In Vedic math, there is no specific technique for this. Yes, there is a technique of base method which we can use in this case, which you will see further down as the course progresses. But as of now, we can also use the general technique of multiplication to make it faster. Let us see how that is done. Suppose I have to multiply, say, 205 by 99. We have a series of 9 here, so it falls in this case. And also there are more numbers and less nines. That means it will falls in case C. Let us see how we get the answer. In this case, you can simply use the general mathematical aptitude that we use. Instead of 99, you can take 100 minus 1. So first we will multiply 205 times 100, and from that answer we will subtract 205 times 1. So 205 multiplied by 100 is very simple. Just put 2 zeros behind this. So it becomes 20,500. And then from that we subtract 205 times 1. 205. And then we get the answer. Very simple. From 0 you cannot have 5. So we'll ask here, cannot give, ask here. So again carryover and passing will take place. 5 will give here, it will become 4 over here, 10 over here. 10 will give here, it will become 9. So 10 minus 5 is 5, 9 minus 0 is 9, 4 minus 2 is 2, 0 comes as 0, 2 comes as 2. My final answer is 20,295. This is the general technique that we use in Vedic maths, and when you see base method, you will see more examples of this type. Friends, we saw how to multiply numbers with a series of 1. We also saw how to multiply numbers with a series of 9. Now, I will show you how you can multiply a number with a series of any number. Well, we'll be using the last two techniques of 1 and 9 itself, but we'll be cheating with the numbers. Let me show you how that is done. Suppose I have to multiply, say, 5 into 2 is 10. Now, what I do is, suppose I take the double of this and the half of this, meaning I multiply this by 2 and in reciprocate I divide this by 2. Let us see what happens. I multiply this by 2, 5 2s are 10, and I divide this by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Guess what? When I multiply these two numbers, the answer will remain the same. Let us see one more example. We know that 10 into 3 is 30. Now, I multiply this by 3 and in reciprocative I divide this by 3. I will get the same answer. Let's check. 10 into 3 is 30 and 3 divided by 3 is 1. Let us multiply. 30 ones are 30. So you see, when there are two numbers given to you, if you multiply this by a certain number and you divide the other number by the same number, answer remains the same. 5 into 2 is same as 10 into 1. Similarly, 10 into 3 is same as 30 into 1. The same logic we will be using in the examples that follow, and we will see how quickly we get the answers. So friends, suppose I have to multiply, say, 301 by 222. Now, I have a series of 2's over here, but I only know technique with series of 1 and series of 9. What do? I have a series of 2 over here. Well, don't worry. Convert this into a series of 1. How do we do it? See, 2 divided by 2 will give me 1, 1, 1. Here I am dividing by 2, so in reciprocative I have to multiply this number by 2. So 301 into 2 will become 602. And the answer of this question will be the same as the answer of this question. So don't worry about this question, let us just do this one, because we already know how to multiply numbers with a series of 1. Let us see the answer. There are 3 ones over here, so from 3 I cut 1, I have 2, I put 2 dashes behind, 2 dashes in the front. And now, because there are 3 ones, we will be adding 3 digits at a time. So, dash plus 2 is 2, dash plus 2 plus 0 is 2, I move to my left, 2 plus 0 plus 6 is 8, I move to my left, 0 plus 6 plus dash is 6, and I move to my left, 6 plus dash is 6. My final answer in this case is 66822. I can conveniently copy it here. Even the answer of this case will be 66822. So you see, by using some cheat method, by using the reciprocative technique, even though we do not have a series of 1s or 9s, we can still solve the answer of such questions. Let us take one more example of this type. Suppose I have to multiply, say, 108 by 333. Now, I have a series of 3's over here. Now, I want to multiply both these numbers, but I don't have a technique of series of 3. Either I can use series of 1 or I can use series of 9. Let us see what to do in this case. Suppose I want to use series of 1. Now, 333 has to be converted to 111. How do I do it? I have to divide this number by 3. I divide 333 by 3, I get 111. And because I am dividing by 3 in reciprocative, I have to multiply this by 3. 108 into 3 would be 324. So, the answer of this question will be the same as the answer of this question. Let us see how we get it. There are 3 ones over here, so I open 3 fingers, 1 cut, 2 dashes behind, 2 dashes in the front. Now, because there are 3 ones, I will be adding 3 digits at a time. So let us check. Dash plus 4, 4, dash plus 4 plus 2 is 6, 4 plus 2 plus 3 is 9, 2 plus 3 plus dash is 5, 3 plus dash is 3. My answer is 35,964, which I can apply to this question also. 108 times 333 would be 35,964. Suppose I have to multiply, say, 330 by 333. Now, I can convert this to a series of 1 also and series of 9 also. We have seen series of 1. Let us see one example from series of 9. Now, I have a series of 3 over here, 333. I want to make it 999. So, if I multiply 333 by 3, I get 999. Because I am multiplying here by 3 in reciprocative, I have to divide this number by 3 to keep the answer constant. 330 divided by 3 would give me 110. Now, let us multiply these two numbers using the technique of multiplication with a series of 9. We have already seen that case A, where there are equal number of digits and equal number of 9s. There are 3 numbers and 3 9s. The technique is very simple. From this number, you subtract 1 and write down. 110 minus 1 would give me 109. And then each digit has to be subtracted from 9 and written down. So 9 minus 1 is 8, 9 minus 0 is 9, 9 minus 9 is 0. My answer in this case is 109890, which will also be the answer of this question. The answer of 330 into 333 will also be 109890.